actually do a lot of cloud sales. And he said, yeah, clouds, वो तो भगवान की देन है ना, तुम क्या बेचोगे? बादल भी बेचना शुरू कर दिया.
And if you had to explain it as a superhero, and what would be its superpower?
Pause करते हैं, अब दोबारा क्वेश्चन से पूछो. Take your time. Got into the cloud business is that we bring a capability which we're going to do from end to end.
A quick rapid fire for the audience.
So hopefully we'll have more podcasts.
Yeah, many. So hi Varun, how have you been? How was the journey?
So when I was arriving from Bangalore, everybody told me it's going to be super cold. But by the time I reached Jaipur, it's super comfortable. I guess मुझे तो बोलना चाहिए नहीं है ठंड. You should come to Bangalore. It's much more cold.
It's for you. अभी weather changed 2 days back only.
Yeah.
So आपके लिए specially weather change हुआ है.
मेरे लिए.
So Varun, how would you explain Akamai Cloud in simple terms, or what's its superpower?
I don't know about superpower, but I think Akamai has been in industry for the last 25 years now. So the biggest advantage what I see foresee when Akamai actually got into the cloud business is that we bring a capability which we're going to do from end to end, starting from your application delivery to the security part, and then finally now we are giving the opportunity and the capability to customers deploy these applications on Akamai Cloud. I think the one superpower which Akamai Cloud actually provides us is specifically on how we can ensure that customer doesn't need to go anywhere else. We can actually give them end to end. So that is actually one of the superpowers which I feel Akamai have.
Also in the market, we heard a lot of that Akamai is providing bundle solution to the customers as working with Akamai from past 1 year. So can you add on something on that bundle solutions which Akamai is providing?
I think the bundles are like Akamai is actually divided into 3 different organizations within an organization. So we are like, obviously as a brand, we are well known about our CDN capability. But over the last 10 years, we have invested so strongly on the security front that now we are able to bundle that all together. With the Akamai Cloud coming in, now as a complete bundle, we can give it as one offering and a single contract where customer does not need to worry about any of the 3.
So we can say that a one-point solution for all the application deployment along with compute, security and
CDN.
So the cloud market is crowded. Many parties came up. So what makes Akamai Cloud the VIP of the cloud party?
Akamai wish to be the largest distributed cloud provider. Our goals are very simple. We want to lower your cloud cost. We want to ensure that apps with low latency can be deployed on our cloud. And we can ensure that give you 100% of services and uptime linked to it. Now, if I have to still do it a VIP thing, I don't think so. We are a VIP. We are like a commoner and a commodity provider only when it comes to Akamai Cloud. But yes, if you look at the whole holistic solution, we are like way ahead of the curve compared to our competitors.
So I can say that you are optimizing the cost of the cloud users with the great benchmarks.
Yeah, I think the biggest challenges CIOs today go through is go back to their CIOs and CEOs specifically and CFOs that why is cloud cost getting increased on 2x nature? And the second biggest challenge we keep on hearing from people like Forrester and even from Gartner is that the second cloud adoption, even though CIO wish to do it, it becomes a big challenge from a migration standpoint. So these are some of the reasons why we see that this market has still a lot of scope, considering most of these enterprises and digital native companies already trust us with their platform on the CDN security side. So that gives us a leverage to bring in as an additional second cloud option. Now it doesn't mean that we can't do it all, but I still want to be cognizant in terms of the platform offerings we have.
So what do you think the market is adopting Akamai Cloud, like they are ready to migrate it from the other cloud provider because of cost only, or we can say that the benchmarks is the reason?
I think the simplicity on the platform which we bring in, the open source capabilities and options we are bringing on the platform. Another thing, like I said, we wish to be the largest distributed cloud provider. We are investing on these lot of edge sites. In last 1 year alone, we have brought in 10 locations across the globe on the edge data center sites, which are the places where customers, we are seeing a trend, are requesting from us.
They are getting more options in the data center side.
Data center side, which is like for them, their customers are in those specific locations. So that is where I feel we are investing more, and that's where we're seeing a better adoption coming from side.
So now comes the security part. Everyone, I can say that CEO, CXO level always have a tension in mind is what about the security in the cloud space. So what makes Akamai Cloud the foremost of the data security?
Security is one place where Akamai has invested very deeply over the past 10 years. If you talk to any CISO today, they're not talking traditionally about any WAF. They're talking about next layer of API security. So they want to understand how they can protect their website and applications from bots, which are bad bots. Now, the concept of bot security has been really in highlights over the past 3 to 5 years, especially after COVID. Today, CISOs are not talking just about the north-south security, they are worried about the east-west security too. And that's where Akamai has been investing very heavily over the past 3 years. We have got our complete bot security, we have got a complete API security, and even if the customers are looking at hybrid cloud security models, we have invested very strongly. Lastly, I want to end with this. We have got one of the best solutions specifically on the DDoS part. And just to give you a quick perspective, 20 terabytes of capacities we have on per second attacks, which we can give it to a customer with 100% SLAs. There are only a handful of companies globally who can offer, and I don't have a single name we can offer in India. So that way, I think we have got very excellent solutions of security.
So security solutions is almost covered for the end customer, we can say that, and they are deploying some API user application on the.
And this will not just limit to Akamai. So tomorrow, if they have these solutions running on any other public providers too. So we, like I said, we are not here to replace these solutions what customers are running. We are here specifically on looking at how we can collaborate and make these solutions better. So that way we can do it this way.
Varun, can you give me quick, in the cloud related, the most awkward question you have been ever asked from anyone?
I think it's a bit complicated. I don't know how to say this, but I think let me go back just a year back. So when I joined Akamai, my dad actually asked me, what do you do? You have been in sales. Sales is or every day his friends ask, यार करता क्या है लड़का? Sales करता है क्या? Insurance बेचता है क्या? So I explained, I am an IT consultant. I actually do a lot of cloud sales. And he said, yeah, cloud वो तो भगवान की देन है ना, तुम क्या बेचोगे? बादल भी बेचना शुरू कर दिया. So I think that was one of the unique things which I was curious and awkward thing to be asked.
Or how to be answered.
It was tough for my dad to understand the whole concept of cloud. And he felt everything is on the mobile, everything we are running on. What cloud? Have you put in data centers in the cloud now? What do you mean by that? So yeah.
So, Varun, सबको मतलब जब हम कस्टमर साइड पे बात करें तो everyone wants to hear something good. सबको सक्सेस स्टोरीज में बहुत इंटरेस्ट है आजकल. I would love to hear from you a good success story of Akamai Cloud.
So I take maybe 2-3 minutes on this because this is an important factor. What are really customers looking for these days?
Yeah.
क्यों use कर रहे हैं Akamai Cloud as adoption?
And what are the benefits like?
Yeah, definitely. So I think last year has been a significant difference which we have created at a customer side. One of a customer example I can pick up is Fresh to Home. They are one of an online grocery store. They have been growing really fast out the cloud, and their AWS bills were rocketing. So they reached out. They were an existing customer for us when it comes to the security portfolio and the CDN part. Now recently they have come back and said, we were struggling to how to manage our bills. So they are using a mix of both open source tools and licensed tools. Now when we reached out, we understand that some of their open source stack can actually be moved on Akamai Cloud. So we tested, we tried, we did a kind of a POC and we checked it for around 2 to 3 months, and we were able to make a significant dent in their bills. Now that was an immediate impact, but that things didn't stop there. We started talking more on the fact that how we can improve performance of their application, how we can ensure that what the security threats they keep on coming up with. So we worked further onto it. So this is one of the use cases where I can pick up. We collaborated and worked, and it wasn't like we just replaced everything what was running on AWS. It was more the fact that how Akamai Cloud can be used while in cohesion with the fact that what they were using earlier. So that was one. Other than that, we have now more than 100 plus customers which we acquired in last 1 year alone. Most of the use cases which we have seen is that the adoption of the cloud when they were using on the public side of the large providers, they were not able to optimize it to a manner where they were predictive workloads or they were workloads which are having a commitment of 1 year and 3 years. We were able to find that what is that one chunk of that particular source of workloads which are running it, which are open source, predictable, and they need at a price points which is like not impacting their gross margin in the operations front from the organization side. So that is where we have seen. But I'll throw that back to you also, Chandni. You've been working for almost 1.5 years now, and you are seeing how Cloud Minister is growing. We started with hardly a very small one customer. Today between us we have more than 30 customers. Yeah. Now, so about considering that, what are the common use cases, or if one case study you want to share, we're happy to listen to that.
So I'll not go with one case study in that case. As you already mentioned, we are serving almost 30 customers on Akamai, and we are associated with from past 1 year. So I take the industry examples. So in Cloud Minister, AdTech, like a lot of AdTech customers we are serving, the load is on Akamai. Mm-hmm. I can say that streaming cases, जो भी live streaming या video streaming cases हैं, because of the performance is the first case, because the customer is satisfied, and the cost is always the second point, or I can say that the priority point, क्योंकि pain point जो सबसे first आता है in the streaming case as well is the cost of the customer, which we migrated from other cloud platform to the Akamai. The second, I'll go with the online gaming industry. So almost 6 to 7 customers of online gaming industry is on Akamai Cloud, which are associated with Cloud Minister right now, and we are serving them. For the online gaming, the benchmark is the first point. When we migrated it from another cloud provider to Akamai, so I can shoot out on that that benchmark was better on Akamai.
And I think, Chandni, that's the common use cases we are also seeing across the globe. Akamai for us, like I said, digital natives are the ones who have been traditionally using Akamai and trusting us with their CDN, the security part. But with the power of delivering the hardware side or the IaaS story to them is something. And just to give you a sense, I'm not sure how they impacted the cost side, but the cloud data transfer costs, they are like 1/10 when it compared to any of our closest competitors. Exactly. So I think for gaming, media streaming, or even to a sense where there are certain software development companies who are building SaaS applications today on cloud, they want to have a predictive cost model where they are selling these SaaS services across the globe. So I think, yeah.
So I think when entity is using Akamai Cloud or they are migrating, I think the profit margins are getting increased because the financials are improving in a good segment. So I can say that we can go with Akamai or we can migrate it as well. We are almost migrated 10 to 15 customers, like many development companies as well, along with online gaming and AdTech.
And we were not sure, how we were going to expand through ZNet. This was our distributor, but I think Cloud Minister helped us at least bring that reach to the right set of customer and audience. And I'm really proud to be associated with you.
Thank you so much. So if the cloud has theme song, क्या होगा वो song?
𝗵𝗶 I think that song 𝗵𝗶 I'm not a good singer, but yeah, I think that would be one of the theme songs. Yeah.
Okay. When late night problem solving is there, what would you prefer, coffee or tea?
I would prefer a good night's sleep. I don't want to have any late night problems. Well, I just love my sleep. I can live without it. So yeah.
Please describe Akamai in any one word.
I think the common theme which we are doing for FY25 is to accelerate. I think that's the theme we are following internally. If I have to put it, Akamai, that's what we are going to be associated with. It's just accelerating along with our partners to expand further.
So accelerate is the one word.
Cloud Minister is growing like almost like 100% year on year. Then yeah, we need to learn from you. We need to accelerate fast, and that's the only message.
Learning from you as well. So Varun, first partner which comes in your mind when you think about managed service provider in cloud, not with Akamai.
So I think now you're putting me on the spot. But yeah, if I have to pick it, I think among the top 3 I would pick Cloud Minister. And the reason behind it is mainly because I have to give credit to Tanuj for this. The kind of skill set he brings in, the kind of excellent team you have on the technical front who is there to put customer first. I've never come across from any of your team members where is this going to give us business or not, or you're going to just put us across late nights for doing the POC and demos. So I think that's the kind of trust I feel I have on you, and I think the customers do it on you too. So that's the reason I would say, yeah, Cloud Minister is one of the top 3 names.
Thank you so much, Varun, for your kind words about Cloud Minister. So this is me, Chandni Jagga from Cloud Minister Technologies, in conversation with Varun from Akamai team. So stay connected to our channel for the upcoming podcast like this.
Thank you, Chandni Jagga.
Thank you, Varun.
बहुत अच्छा लगा आज आपसे मिलके. It's been alright. It's always been a pleasure.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll have more podcasts.
Yeah.
ठीक है?
Many.